Vision is Amaravati is envisaged to be a happy city with the highest standards of livability, sustainability, and experiences. It will have world-class infrastructure facilities and economic opportunities for all. Further, this is the city, beautiful river, dividing the city into two. And also inner ring road, outer ring road. Tomorrow you wanted to see one of the best iconic bridges, you have to come to Amaravati. That is how we are building this city. 9 thematic schemes we are working for economic pillars of economic growth, sports city, convention, financial, knowledge, justice, electronics, tourism, health, and media. These are all various concepts we are taking for building the city. These are all, if you see this building, all administrative buildings are iconic buildings. It is a unique buildings we are building. Total greenery, all these things. If you see here, this is a new concept we have introduced. 35,000 acres of land under land pooling. Farmers gave us. I didn't spend 1 pi. It is a land monetization scheme. I am paying some annuity and I am developing land. Some land I am selling. Remaining land I am developing and giving back to the farmers. That is the concept we have taken. Here, inclusive city, already we are training people there. Urban mobility and connectivity, street networks nearly 600 kilometers, tree-centric and also climatic response system, environment sustainability, 30% of area will be green, 4,060 kilometers green buffers, 683 public parks, 1,500 acres open space, blue-green network, 7 islands, 48.3 kilometers island canals, 21 kilometers riverfront today, 85 plus future phase total waterfront. Even if you see 978 kilometers reuse water networks, 104 kilometers water supply network, 130 kilometers sewerage, 310 kilometers power network. These are all, again, if you see here, blue network, transport networks 5, 10, 15 minutes model, cycling, walking tracks, and also Greenfield Airport we are constructing, one more airport in the same city. Infrastructure, this is all utilities are going underground and we are making one of the best city. Even district cooling we are introducing here. Inclusive city, green enabled options for total renewable energy. All buildings will be green buildings. Energy will be renewable energy. That is where we are bringing from outside. This will be net zero and also green energy we are using in a big way. Green network, 30%, that is the concept. Already if you see here, finance, everything we have tied up. There is no problem for finance. People are ready to finance it. After some time, monetization. I had an experience earlier. I built Cyberabad. At that time, it was 2 lakh acres per acre. Now, 200 crores per acre. It is only 20 years' time. Whenever there is a development, automatically wealth will be created. Even repayment, all these things, it will be very easy. If you see here, flagship investment institutions already are coming. If you see 110 institutions have come, jobs are going to give, education, healthcare, hospitality, tourism, finance. Even there is a financial district. 7 universities have come. We want to make it knowledge hub by attracting national and international best universities across the world. This is where, if you see, this is Amaravati at a glance. Nature and tourism, blue-green network, and also beautiful hills are available, heritage sites, net zero developments, river Krishna, nearby 1 hour, beautiful beaches are available, and also knowledge economy, 18 educational institutions, first AI campus. Already we are starting quantum computer hub, and also green hydrogen. And also if you see here, infrastructure and economic empowerment, integrated infrastructure services, Amaravati quantum computing, digital infrastructure, everything will be digitally connected. And also best livable and experiential city we are building. This is where I wanted to request all of you, those who wanted to build cities here. This is a big opportunity for all of us. I am building a model. Please cooperate with me and support with me. I am going to create crowdsourcing of ideas. Your best ideas you are having, you pass on to me. I will build. Once in a way you wanted to see, come there and witness how the city is going on. Ultimately, this is a rare opportunity. People like us, you are all loving cities. We have to build cities. You have to manage cities utmost efficiently. This is where we are working. I am very happy. This is the beginning. Another 3 years' time, I am going to produce first proof of concept. After that, year by year, this will be the city, one of the best city globally. Not only I am rating India, it will be best globally. I want to compete Singapore or better than Singapore. Same companies are working with me now. Sarbana, Jurong, they are working with me. I have given some challenge for them also. You have to build Singapore plus. Anywhere in the world, you have to benchmark top 5 in the world and you have to build it. They are working very well. I am confident. Friends, again I am requesting all of you has to give one idea at least. All your ideas I will implement. Then you wanted to see, I can send video or otherwise directly you can come and witness. Yours is the best idea. Be my guest and stay there and then witness it. So it is a rare opportunity for all of us to build a city. That is the city we are building for future. I am very happy. This is an occasion to express some of my thoughts. Earlier I built knowledge economy city. I technology, finance. Now I am adding experiences here. Every development, people should have experience. That is the creative city we are going to build with this. Because they have given me only 7 minutes time, I don't want to exceed. With this, I am thanking all of you. Thank you one and all.
Please put your hands together for another round of applause for the Honorable Chief Minister for his very insightful sharing. And I'm sure the audience have learned a lot about Andhra Pradesh leveraging on technology and digital public infrastructure to ensure inclusive citizen-centric development and equitable access to opportunities. And we're all looking forward to that Singapore Plus vision in India and how that partnership will shape up. Now, may we kick off the first panel discussion of the session. May I invite the moderator and speakers of the panel to join us on stage. Our first panel will be moderated by Ong Chen Hui, Assistant Chief Executive at Infocom Media Development Authority, Singapore. Our esteemed panel speakers for this panel are Gareth Morgan, Executive Director of Future Planning and Resilience of Cape Town, Stephen Lewis, Global Head of Insight at JLL, Rajat Maheshwari, Senior Vice President at MasterCard. I will hand over the time now to our moderator. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Around the world, We are seeing smart cities using technologies to create more livable urban environments for their residents. When Singapore refreshed
Have you used Claude? Around 98% of people out there are not able to use Claude to its fullest extent because Claude has many features like Claude Skill, Claude Automation, among others. If you are one of them, I'm missing out on a lot. And people who are able to use Claude to its fullest extent, they are joining companies at 1 crore, 1.5 crore packages as AI automation expert. And if you want to learn how to use Claude properly and other 15 AI tools which are going to save you 95% of your time, I invite you for my 3 hours workshop. This workshop is rated 4.9 out of 5 among 1 million workshop participants. So this workshop is not good. This workshop is freaking great. So what are you waiting for? Click on the link below, sign up for the workshop, and for first few seats, this workshop is just going to be 9 rupees. So see you inside the workshop.
Unlock your success with B10X.
లవ్తో ఉన్న ప్రాబ్లం ఏందో తెలుసా? అందులో సచ్చేంత ప్రేమ లేకపోతే అది లవ్వే కాదురా భయ్.
అరే ఈ డూపులో వేయించుకుండు పెళ్ళైనాక ఇంక పిల్ల వస్తే ఎట్లుంటుందిరా?
దునియాలా ఎవ్వరుండరన్నా అంత ముద్దుగా. ఇంత వంకవడం ఎట్లేవన్నా అమ్ముకి టగ్గా ఫార్ ఉంటుందన్న పిల్ల.
ఎంత లవ్వే నువ్వు అంటే వానికి. నువ్వు ఇంకా 100 years చెప్పు వాని గురించి. నాకు వాడు వద్దు.
అరే అది నేను దేకని మీద ఎక్కలేదు, దానికోసం ఏంద్రా ఇది పిచ్చోన్ లెక్క?
ఆ పిల్లగా వేరే పిల్ల ఉంటారా నా లైఫ్లో? నేను రాను మమ్మీ, నా ఇల్లు కాదు. నేను రోజు హెరాస్ చేస్తుండు మీ సూపర్వైజర్ వాడు. ఆయనకి 2 నెలలు అన్ని బెడ్ మీదనే నీ మీద గలీజ్ గలీజ్ కామెంట్లు చేసిర్రు టోనీ అని పొరాలు. ఆలంగు నేనే కుమ్మించుకున్నా కూడా. ఎందుకు అనుకుంటున్నావు? జాన్ ఇస్తా నీకోసం. ఐఎమ్ నాట్ బేవర్స్, I am man and I am take care of you and I love you and I want answer. ఎంత గొప్ప లవ్ స్టోరీ అయినా వన్ సైడ్ లవ్తోనే స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది రా భయ్.
We started this from Geo TV Pakistan. If you'd like to entertain my question answer.
The world is not stupid. You're not going to confuse anybody anymore. So I hope through your channel that message goes through. I really don't see the basis for your question.
In your response, you said, quote, "It is hypocrisy."
I thought you were supposed to ask me a question.
Mr. Minister from Geo TV Pakistan, if you would like to entertain my question answer. Okay. How about Kulbhushan? First of all, India and Pakistan have been accusing each other about terrorism. Hina Rabbani, as you said, yesterday, she brought up here.
Could you come to the question?
My question is, how long South Asia is going to see this terrorism and disseminating from New Delhi, Kabul, and Pakistan? How long they are going to be at war? Number one, and second, and how about the UN Security Council resolutions on Kashmir? Does India abide by it or not?
You're asking the wrong minister when you say how long will we do this, because it is the ministers of Pakistan who will tell you how long Pakistan intends to practice terrorism. So look, at the end of the day, the world is not stupid, the world is not forgetful, and the world does increasingly call out countries and organizations and people who indulge in terrorism. And by taking that debate elsewhere, you're not going to hide it. You're not going to confuse anybody anymore. People have figured it out. So my advice is, please clean up your act. Please try to be a good neighbor. Please try and contribute to what the rest of the world is trying to do today, which is economic growth, progress, development. So I hope through your channel that message goes through.
India has extended the import of Russian oil. It is a totally opposite position of the European sanction. Will you change your attitude during the G20 presidency?
First, we need to establish the facts very clearly. The European Union, between February 24th and 17th November, has imported more fossil fuel from Russia than the next 10 countries combined. Just as I were to give you an India comparison, the oil import in European Union is like 6 times what India has imported. Gas is infinity times because we don't import, whereas European Union has imported $50 billion worth, 50 billion euros worth. Even coal imports from Russia by European Union, I'm not singling any particular country, is 50% more than India's import. So the remark that you made that, this is the way the European Union is going and this is the way India is going, I would very respectfully suggest maybe European Union is actually doing something very much more than India is doing it.
Mr. Borrell is not here today, not here now, but he was in the meeting, and he told the Financial Times before the meeting that the EU should be putting sanctions on refined oil products from India using Russian oil.
You're right, Mr. Borrell is not with us now, but I really don't see the basis for your question, because my understanding of the Council regulations is that if Russian crude is substantially transformed in a third country, then it's not treated as Russian anymore. I would urge you to look at Council Regulation 833/2014.
I actually want to follow up with something you said at an India Today event a while ago. You were asked about India's downgrading in Freedom House and VDem and other democracy scores. And the journalist asked you, quote, how do you see this play itself out in terms of how India is being perceived by the world and these new reports? In your response, you said, quote, it is hypocrisy.
I thought you were supposed to ask me a question.
I am asking you a question. It is hypocrisy. We have a self-appointed custodians of the world who find it difficult to stomach that someone in India is not looking for their approval, is not willing to play the game they want to play. That doesn't actually answer the journalist's question. So I want to ask you again, are you concerned that perceived democratic backsliding in India is going to undermine its efforts to become a rising power in the world?
I think it answers the question if you would be objective enough to understand it. I think it says very clearly that the people who are writing these reports have a strong bias. Often they distort facts. There are, many of these reports are actually riddled with inaccuracy. So I put it to you, there's an ideological agenda out there. I don't know why that's hard to understand.
I just wanted to follow up, Minister, with a quick clarification. You're saying you have no evidence, this is related to the Canadian story, which I'm sure you're sick of speaking about. Have the Canadians, there's been reporting that there have been progressive visits from the Canadians to India, including in August. You're saying that you've never familiarized yourself with the documents that were, or no documents have been provided to you by the Canadians that purport to show evidence that Indian officials in Canada were aware of this attack. You have not seen.
Let me understand that.
Yeah.
Are you saying the Canadians